Have you ever felt overwhelmed in dental practice? Felt like you're carrying the weight of the world and how in the world are you going to get help with all of this? Well, that's exactly how I felt in 2019. I had 4 associates in my practice. The practice was growing, it was booming, but I was dying. I was carrying the entire thing alone, and I knew I just couldn't keep doing that. So I offered a partnership to all 4 of those associates. I didn't have a clue what a partnership was. I wasn't asking them to do anything specific. I was just saying, pay me some money and you get a part of this business. Thank heavens they all said no. So at that point, well, I'd been told it's either a partnership or a DSO sale. So I looked for a DSO to buy the practice, went all the way through the process, got to the very end, and things fell through. Thank heavens. But at that point, I didn't know what else was left. A partnership hadn't worked out, a DSO sale hadn't worked out. And then I heard a podcast with Alistair talking about dental partnerships and this fallacy that because we have a dental license and we work inside of a dental office, that we can run a dental business. That's completely wrong. So I reached out to him and I just said, how can we do this differently then? Why are we thinking so wrongly about this? And over the course of some time, he taught me that compensation should equal contribution. So just because we're a dentist doesn't mean we should be taking part of those dental business profits. We're already paid when we do the dentistry. So I realized what I needed was a business partner, not someone who could do great dentistry. I already had that. I needed someone who could help me with the business. So I decided, what did I need help with? And I started looking for someone who could provide the help for those things. I found her. She's a dentist, but she also has a business degree. She wanted to own a dental practice. So we worked through the process of partnering, and there were very clear expectations. What would it mean to partner? What would it mean for her to do moving forward? And what would it look like for her to acquire more of the business in the future if she wanted to? We built all that into the partnership agreement, and it has been a beautiful relationship. We've been together for nearly 4 years in this partnership, and it is just going amazing because we had clear-cut, defined duties, defined boundaries, defined expectations. Most dental partnerships fail. Well, isn't it that a terrible thing to go into something knowing that it's actually going to fail? There's resentment, there's bitterness, all sorts of things that you don't want. So build this the right way, create the correct structure, and then you will actually have that relief that you're looking for. Alistair is going to teach you these basic principles that will change your mind about what partnership looks like. Pay attention. It's worked for me, and I know it can work for you too.